to our next conversation. Surviving captivity is a harrowing ordeal that leaves an indelible impact on its victims. A former Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, retired Brigadier General Maharazu Tsiga, who endured such an experience, has been released 56 days after his abduction. General Tsiga was kidnapped on the 5th of February from his residence in Tsiga village, Bakori local government area of Katsina State. Upon his release, the retired general has reunited with his family and is currently receiving medical attention. BKO, good news, good news, good news.
Yes.
The former...
We demanded action on this program. We demanded action from the authorities. And within 48 hours, something happened. We demanded action because his people were already tired. They said, oh, even the state governor did not make any move to come and even commiserate with his family. They didn't hear from the governor. And we then demanded action. We told the president, get your security aides to move on this matter. Just on Monday.
Yes.
On Monday. And within 48 hours, this man was freed. So we have played our part. And this is what this program is about.
Sure.
Get the attention of government to do what's best for our people. If we continue to do that, those who love us, they will continue to retain their faith in our program. And the haters will discover that we are a program extremely difficult to ignore. Yes.
Sure.
Extremely difficult to ignore. Because I hear people say, oh, do you still watch journalists hang out? Yet they talk about what I said.
Exactly.
How did you get to know?
Exactly.
That I discussed it.
Absolutely.
You understand? How did you get to know? No, but you be that. How did you get to know what I said? You're still monitoring me. Yeah, to say, oh, we start watching you. You are a Tinubu man. You are an APC spokesman. APC spokesman, and you disagree publicly with the president. You disagree with your boss now. Let's see. Let's start from there. I want to check something. Publicly disagree with your employer. Let us see. These people, I'm happy about the fact that the general is out. I'm very happy because when you listen to his experience, honestly, you will not want to be. These boys, I've said before that these guys don't believe in God.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine told me his encounter with a bandit who said it's only a coward who believes in God. He said it's only a coward who believes in God. Now, look at that. You see them, they bear Muslim names, but they are not Muslims. They don't practice the religion. Because Islam doesn't say you should torture people because they can't pay you. General Tsiga now can barely walk because of the repeated beating and all that. You beat a man in his 70s. You are not a human being. And they had been harassing the family. The family had first paid 60 million. I'm trying to get some of the... They had first paid this bandit 60 million. They also asked for 2 iPhone 14. Imagine a bandit asking for 2 iPhone 14. They asked for 200,000 naira in Airtel recharge card. They asked for an additional 5 million naira. They asked for Honda machine. Honda is their favorite. When I went to Brig-General, you know, I saw some of the bandits. Some of them were running away as they saw soldiers. They thought they were coming to kill them. These guys, they don't have your time now. And some of them came into the market, I saw them. That Honda is about 500,000 naira now. That is their favorite motorcycle. Because it can navigate the bush very well. So they always ask for it. Sometimes it's the ransom. Go and bring this, go and bring that. He said they were surrounded at a point by hyenas who were there are encounters with scorpions, with snakes. See, I don't know how the NSA did it. Whether ransom was paid is not my business. But what I do know was that even after this initial ransom was paid, these boys were saying, oh, the money you paid earlier was for the feeding of the general. A man who is hypertensive, a man at that age, the older you get, the less you eat. The less you eat, your intestines will be shrinking. So you are telling me that General Tsiga, you are feeding General Tsiga with 60 million naira
worth of food.
So I don't know how the NSA and the CDS did it, but we are happy it's back home.
Yeah, BK.
That is what we want to see.
BK, yes, the Brigadier-General Ismaila Abdullahi retired. You know, he was here on Monday and we talked about it. And 48 hours. But why did it take so long? 56 days in captivity.
It's a very...
Why is it that it was until when he came on air and 48 hours expedited action was given?
Because we challenged the president to act. That's our job.
Paul, your thoughts on this?
Well, why did it take so long? I think it is just an answer that the security agencies can, they are the only that can answer that question. But I think our duty as journalists is to continue to keep them on their toes and let them know when they are failing their duties. We should let them know they are failing their duties. You can imagine a man like that. Forget about the fact that he's a retired general, spending 56 days. The trauma. People who spend such a long time in captivity.
Hours.
You know,
without access to drugs.
Brigadier General Ismail had narrated something. He said, how can you feel like you didn't change your outfit, you didn't brush,
can you imagine?
You didn't...
The psychological torture, the physical torture that people like that have to go through. And what BK said, people should understand that it is not a religious thing.
Sure.
I was thinking about it. It's not a religion.
No,
These people don't, it does not matter whether you call God Jehovah or Allah.
They even told them don't stop calling God.
They said don't call God for us.
Wow.
They don't believe in God. They are atheists.
They don't believe in God.
So
they don't believe in God. They are enemies.
They don't have any moral code of they are working with. You understand? So people should be treated as probably as subhuman. People that are subhuman because they are not human beings. And that is why security agents must not take it lightly with these people. They even use, according to the general, they use people, their victims, as shield when they see that they are being bombarded. So they don't care if you waste away. We've seen also people...
He said when they see aircraft, they start running.
Exactly.
Even their cows will start running.
We've even seen cases where you bring ransom, they still kill
the person.
Or they release and arrest the one that brought the ransom.
Or they will collect ransom even when they know that the person has died. The person has died in their hands, so they will still ask for ransom.
They are just very wicked. They are not worthy to even live among us. So people like that, Bello Tuji is still thriving, although he's running from place to place. Remember, he's still killed recently. You know, people like the agents should fish those people out.
Exactly.
We should do whatever.
They killed about 9 persons in Sabon-Brini. Sabon-Brini is a local government in Sokoto State. They killed about 9 persons.
BK, yes, security is improving. Although some might still want to argue it.
No, people don't have information can argue.
Exactly.
Even the man who was released, this Ambassador Gideon Yohana, former deputy head of the mission, in South Africa, Pretoria, he admitted that security has improved. Sure. He mentioned those states. People can sit in their offices and say security has not improved. We that we used to, and he too, as will be a witness to this, there was a time that every day on this program, we'll be reporting killings in Borno State, killings on Abuja, Kaduna
highway.
When was the last time?
What about the railway from Abuja to
Kaduna?
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Yeah.
You know, when was the last time we discussed kidnapping on Abuja, Kaduna highway? I mean, these things, statistics will show that indeed for quite some time, some of those places, you know, there was a time that even along the Maiduguri-Damaturu highway, they were always attacking bases, military bases. When was the last time Boko Haram overran a Nigerian army base? They used to overrun even super camps. They used to take away army weapons, including mine resistance vehicles. We were reporting these things.
Because I think there are people who don't just want this country to make progress. They are just,
the good news.
They just love bad news about the country.
Annoys
See,
them,
criticizing a government is different from not loving your country. If the government is not doing well, you say, okay, government is not doing well in this area. But if your country is making progress in certain areas, acknowledge it.
No,
it doesn't matter whether you like who is there or who is not there.
Some will say there's no achievement.
It's like some people don't even want to hear good news at all. Probably because they don't like the government. They don't like the person there.
I've seen somebody who said that this government has achieved nothing. Meanwhile, before then, I heard him talking about some of what Bumetunji Ojo has done.
Okay, yes, in the area of passports.
I was saying, no, Bumetunji Ojo has changed things, he's done well. But who is Bumetunji Ojo working for? Bumetunji Ojo is an appointee of the president. Or are you saying that in the grand scheme of things, Bumetunji Ojo will simply appropriate all of the credit? The man who put him there will not take.
Absolutely.
Is it not the same government?
Absolutely.
And if we are saying, okay, even agriculture, there is progress, are we simply going to say, oh, my friend Abubakar Kyari, Senator Abubakar Kyari, will take all of the credit, the president won't, or the government won't take credit? This thing is ridiculous. But we know that for some people to open their mouths and say, this is progress, it's like they are about to commit suicide. It's difficult for them. And that was why I recommended Sosegon the other day.
Okay, yeah, this is Sosegon.
My younger brother, who is a medical doctor, Tokunbo, said, I remember. Because it's just a fantastic painkiller.
All right, gentlemen, we need to go on this quick break. And when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere. Still Journalist Hangout.